Hey guys, it's Brandy. So I thought I'd tune back on to let you know that everything is still processing. My insurance did approve the sleep study and my doctor's office has already sent over the request. So now we're just waiting on the sleep technicians and the actual hospital to get me set up. So I should be doing that tonight. I have an appointment to go to here in about 30 minutes with him around 6. So I'm hoping that we could set that up soon, get me a sleep apnea machine so my June 20th appointment is still good as far as we know. So, I wanted to go today over some things that I've been taking notes about in my little kitty book. So, as you watch this, I want you to keep in mind that I have not had the surgery yet. So this is all strictly notes that I've gotten off of other people's videos, and I just jumbled it all into one book so far. A lot of it's empty, but I plan to also use this book after the surgery to help me stay on track, you know? So let's begin. The first page I put my name, which is Brandy. I started my 6-month diet on December 22nd. My starting weight was 490 pounds. My weight on May 5th, which was the last time I weighed, was 465. The date I began my liquid diet is the 30th, 7 days. The day of surgery is the 20th of June, and I have to be there at 6:30, and my surgery is at 7:30, so it's only about an hour of prep, which I've seen a lot of you guys that have to be there like 2 hours early. I was like, so, the day before surgery, I'm not allowed to have any protein shakes after midnight. I can have one 8-ounce glass of water 4 hours before my surgery. And I have to shower from my neck to my knees with antibacterial soap. And the day of surgery, I need to bring my insurance card, bring ID, shower with antibacterial soap again. You're not supposed to have any makeup on. They expect you to bring comfy clothes to wear home, because if you're going to be bringing tight jeans, yeah, I've seen people who try to wear tight pants, like the comfy pants. Good luck with those. They recommend a nightgown, something like that, just to wear home, which I drive 5 hours. If you've seen my other videos, I live 5 hours from my surgery location, so it can be a long trip. And they also tell you not to wear any jewelry or lotion. They recommend that. So the next thing I've got is how to stop drinking soda. Even though I don't have a bad problem with soda, I do have a bad problem with energy drinks. I like my energy drinks. Even though I drink the sugar-free Red Bull, which only has 10 calories, it has 300 and some odd milligrams of caffeine. So it says that the caffeine is what's addictive, but if you cut it out completely, you'll start getting headaches. It's a withdrawal. So instead, try drinking coffee, tea, and caffeinated water are better sources of the caffeine. And that's basically all they tell you. That was a video that I really couldn't comprehend too much, but just look up how to stop drinking soda and it'll say how to stop pop. But how to prevent weight gain, tell yourself over and over and over again that you're never going to go back to where you were or where you are. Change the content of what you're eating rather than the portion size. Eat things like vegetables, fruits, beans, nuts, small amounts of protein, animal protein, protein shakes, water, coffee, and tea, instead of sugar, sweetened drinks, artificial sweeteners, fast food, organic junk food, or whatever else your friends are eating. If you go out with your friends like I sometimes do, it can be hard to not go fast food place to fast food. Like me and my friend Jazzy once, we went McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, Arby's, and then Taco Bell all in one night. We didn't get a lot from each place, but we were just having fun restaurant hopping. That's something that I can't do after the surgery, so I've stopped doing it altogether. But that doesn't mean to stop hanging out with your friends. You just can't eat what they can eat. And then, of course, the last thing, if you can see it, avoid energy drinks. Of course, it had to list that. So, I've got the first year marked. It says the first year you'll lose weight almost daily. You'll feel real energized. You won't have a lot of appetites. You won't have food cravings, and you'll only be able to eat small portions most of the time. Now, the second year the weight loss has stopped or slowed down significantly, your cravings start to come back, but you just got to watch yourself, and portion size has increased by now. So how much will I lose? How to determine this? What is your goal weight? Is what that's asking. If you're younger, you tend to lose more weight. If you have no diabetes, you'll lose more weight. More active, more weight loss. It said a study said some African Americans tend to lose a little bit less weight. I didn't know, I just wrote it down. And actually, if you smoke, you'll lose more weight. They say that's because you get more sick. Now, they're not recommending, nor am I, for you to go out and smoke cigarettes just because of this. Because in the long run, you'll be more healthy if you don't smoke. And if you're on no medications, because like antipsychotics and stuff can lead to high weight gain. So, you'll determine what your goal weight is by getting your total weight to be lost minus your damn, I got that wrong. Okay, hold up. So you take your ideal weight and you take your weight right now minus that ideal weight. You'll get your weight that's supposed to be lost. So for me, I need to lose 330 pounds to be normal, well, a normal weight. And so then you multiply that times 0.65. So my goal weight should be 245 pounds. So that's usually how they calculate it. And even though I want to get much smaller than that, because that's still an obese weight, I'm hoping that I could get down to that, relatively fast. It's still majorly small for me, because I haven't been 200 pounds since I was 13, 14. I was big when I was young. So, how to prevent the pouch from stretching. 1 month, you can take up to 3 bites. Remember that. When you're 1 month out, you should be able to take about 3 bites of food, and then you're full. 6 months, 3 ounces. 1 year, you'll be able to eat a half a plate. 3 years, 3/4 of a plate. 5 years, 1 plate. 10 years, 1 plate. So just keep these portions in mind when you're eating in the future. That way you don't stretch your pouch too much. Okay. The common causes of regain after surgery I found to be stress, depression, inactivity, injuries, processed foods, lack of sleep, soda, and pregnancy was some of the top ones. Now, vitamins after surgery. A multivitamin that contains 200% of RDA of essential vitamins and minerals. You'll want them to be chewable, something that contains chelated iron, whatever that means. Contains vitamin D, 1,000 to 3,000 units. And check your levels yearly, either with your surgeon or with your doctor. Now, excess skin. Excess skin is very common, and there's not really a lot of ways to prevent it. I mean, we stretched out our skin, like, majorly. But a lot of people I've seen says, well, I was beautiful before when I was a big girl and I was healthy and I just was, fat. Don't think that way, because would you take off your clothes right now and show off your body? Probably not. So the skin problem can be fixed just like the weight problem's going to. We just gotta be patient. All of us who are getting on the loser bench or already there or planning on being there, we will fight this extra skin problem. Because, granted, it seems scary. It really does. But moving on, I'm rambling now. Things that usually affect the amount is age. If you're younger, your skin still's got a lot of elasticity. And if you don't smoke, because your cigarette smoke actually stretches your skin, like it loses its elasticity. So then I've got me a nice little list here of things that people said to bring with me to the hospital. And they recommended a robe, slippers, socks, ID, book or magazine, which I don't read a lot, so I don't know about that one. iPad, chargers, extension cord, because the wall outlet is like really far from your bed. Pillow, heating pad, air fresheners, One girl had me cracking up because she was like, yeah, your farts are gonna stink. If you don't want to torture everybody in your room, bring some air fresheners. So I loved that video. So air freshener, pajamas, nothing tight. Insurance card, bring some extra hair ties. Maybe some loose ones, maybe a bandana or something. Chapstick, get the good brand. Don't go cheap on the chapstick. They always say that your lips are going to be very, very dry after the surgery. So they recommend you to please bring good chapstick. Bring some clean underwear just in case you're there a couple of days. Deodorant, don't want to be stinking. Now, something that I found interesting, the last thing is a letter to yourself. They said to write a letter before the surgery about that this is all worth it. You're going to get on the loser's bench. You're going to get your health back. Because after the surgery, you're probably thinking, what the hell did I do to my body? Is exactly what she said. So, things that I'll need after the gastric bypass is things like a digital scale, some small plates, some small bowls, 1 ounce bowls, nesting bowls, Tupperware, those little midget bowls, and then a cup mixer, like a bullet, is what this woman told me to bring, like to prepare for, which I've already got a lot of stuff as I showed in another video. What to expect. There's a lot of anxiousness on the day of surgery. You're probably even going to have some second doubts. It's exactly what this surgeon told us. Pain level right out of surgery is probably going to be a 10, so don't think that you're going to come out a superhero. Will be able to walk within 5 hours, so that's pretty exciting. Usually after surgery you think you're going to be out of it for a while. Plan to walk around the mall. That's just more of a note for myself. I'm one that I don't like to walk outside because I feel like people's watching me, which is just a self-esteem thing. So I'd rather walk through the mall, make it look like I'm shopping, which I can't shop in any of those stores. They have skinny people clothes. So I could at least walk around and look for, I guess, future clothes. And then get extra pillows for the bed. If you don't have a hospital bed that inclines, then you're going to want to get extra pillows. Now, planning for holidays. I'll be about 6 months out of my surgery around the holidays. So they said to focus on turkey for protein. Like eat some turkey. That way you get some protein in before you're full. And then start with protein shake the morning of. That way while you're cooking and stuff, you're not getting real hungry. Because I know when I'm cooking Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, I tend to munch. So they said to start with a protein shake. Plan out your meals that day. That way you're not going to eat too much. And then take breaks. Take breaks in between the holiday. Now there's 2 more things and then that'll be all. Vitamins. No vitamins for the first 7 days post-op. Day after surgery. Day 7 after surgery, start taking Journey Chewy vitamins. 1 a day for a week, then 2 a day for the remainder of your life. 1 month after surgery, take 2 Journey multivitamins a day. Take 1 calcium 3 times a day. And calcium and your multivitamin can't be taken together, which you guys have probably learned that. Now, I've got me a schedule for my pre-op. I don't know if this will help anybody, but I figured maybe I'd put it on here. So 9 a.m., I drink 8 ounces of water, I take my vitamins, and I drink my first protein shake. 10 a.m., I drink 8 ounces of water. 11 a.m., 8 ounces of water. 12 p.m., I get a protein shake. 1 p.m., 8 ounces of water. 2 p.m., 8 ounces of water. 3 p.m., I get some broth if I'm hungry, 4 p.m., 8 ounces of water. 5 p.m., protein shake. That's my dinner. 6 p.m., 8 ounces of water. 7 p.m., 8 ounces of water. 8 p.m., broth or shake if you're hungry. And then back to bed by 9. That way I make sure I've got time to fall asleep before the next, I usually take about 1.5 hours, 2 hours to get tired. So I usually lay in bed about 9. I'll fall asleep around 11. Get back up the next day by 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it works out. So that's just some stuff that I've taken notes so far. I've still got a lot of notes to do. But as you can see, I've still got a thick book here. And I plan to fill it with adventures of my journey. So I thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry that this video ran over a little bit. I try to stick under 10 minutes. But just, again, anybody who prays out there, pray that I get this all done and we don't have to postpone the surgery. And I thank you guys all for watching, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.